VFX Realm Eat Link, and it's by spec. Okay, so most likely it's a good map. Both of these map authors have been in the TM Awards. Go this way. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, it's mixed style, we can say. Let's go. Maybe I can win the first round. Because I saw so many parts now. But apparently I forgot also parts of that again. Huh. I mean, he had a good start. Surely we will not walk underwater. That's not a very good first round. No break again. Oh. That counted, okay. Tough to stay inside. Okay, 0.89, perfect. To get rid of the other ghosts. I assume that the GPS is gonna be good, so let's have a look. Aha, very inside here, okay. Then outside there. With release. And then full steer, just full steer. This is a drift. You need a very good angle to not oversteer on the grass. You want to have exit speed. And close to the inside. Okay, interesting map. Very versatile. I'm not on my laptop anymore. I'm back on my real PC. Now okay, my real PC wasn't really a guarantee to get Div 1, but That was often also due to myself being tired when coming from work or being just not as motivated. But today I am of course motivated. I'm back from the holidays, so I hope I can do well. But this is certainly not a map where it would be easy to get a good run through. No, the ending wasn't great. How am I motivated at the end of the holidays? Naja, finally back in Trackmania, no? That motivates me. Because it was not really nice to play on the laptop, I can tell. And finally I have a proper table and a proper chair. And I lost quite some subs as I saw. But we have Bullivi with doing something against it with 5 gifted. Thanks a lot, man. Thanks a lot. Yeah, I think it's now over a month ago that I had a lot of gifted subs by... who was it? What was the name? It was with C. I'm pretty sure it was with C. First letter. He gifted a lot. They were now gone. But of course I haven't really streamed now that often. Oh, here's some extra motivation, okay. I try. I see already it's not that easy. But I had probably a bad line in exactly those turns where it's important to get it good. Because it affects then multiple parts for a longer time. Where the heck is Granadi, by the way? Is there a reason that he's not here 2 days in a row? Does he need a break from all the competitions? Does he do something with his girlfriend maybe? That's already an improvement, but only to 46, also tricky today. Hmm. Okay, this is good. Good exit speed. Yeah, I'm still not getting it perfectly. It is an improvement, it's still not enough for the one. For now it's 29th, but obviously it would drop out if I don't improve further. Yesterday was girlfriend's birthday, okay. Hello, Philinderskip. Hello, Shankar. Oh yeah, this is a crucial section and difficult as well. Or sometimes I just cannot get around the corner. Like these reactor corners especially. It just doesn't get to the inside, it just doesn't turn in. Oh boy. That's weird. Middle of the week and no okay by here. Also literally you see it in the top left as well, there's nobody driving. As a GPS is pretty good, it would be good to watch it a second time, but now I don't really have the time for this anymore. Interesting top 2 in the seeding. Auches and Siren. Interesting. Both from the Baltics. I'm not getting ahead of my PB there. Ah, RIP. Uh-oh. Shit. I must have missed something. I must have done something wrong here. Even though I tried to copy the lines from the GPS. Let me compare. Also I tried to get this weird reactor penalty part better and better, but it didn't really do something. Okay, also I think this map is known in the Baltic. Like, look at this. This is an Estonian guy. Then we have Bits. Then we have also here Siren and Morioka. All of them are Baltics, and we had Auchus and Siren in the top 2. That's very sus, actually. Okay, also here, yeah, it is a little bit that he's ahead. He enters this very far out, yeah, okay, I mean, this was the part that felt just wrong all the time. And I think we can clearly say that this was the reason where I lost most of my time. Otherwise, I never got this perfect, even though he's also... His slide doesn't look that great either, to be honest. Because I would think it's very important to go for as much exit speed as possible, but he goes super inside and releases late, which is kind of the opposite of what I would try. Marchielli got the AT, but he was not in the seeding. I think he was not part of the seeding. The holiday was unrelated. But the good thing is, if I had qualified for the Red Bull event, then having work wouldn't have been an issue for me. Because this event was literally in the middle of my holiday, so I easily had the time to go there. Then in theory. Because otherwise, just imagine I take part in such a competition and I suddenly qualify, but then I have work on these dates and I have to make sure that I somehow can get rid of these dates at work. That could have been an issue, because currently I only have a maximum of 2 days in a row free. And 2 days in a row free is not enough for this Red Bull event. So I would have needed to do something, and I mean, it was announced too short-termed to do that. But in this case I had no holidays anyway, so I only had to switch my shift to be able to play the second stage, which I didn't qualify for, but I had to make sure that I have at least the option to play it if I qualify for it. Yeah, I had to switch a shift. Or to shift a shift. Yeah. I would like to drive it like this. I would think that this is faster than Marchielli, the way I took this ending now. I gained a few positions, but not that much. Oh my god, what is this? We have one of the purples, and we have down as well in Div 2. Okay. wouldn't have been the format super good for me. Yeah. Surely not bad. However, the pace was of course strong, very strong. So if you watch these knockouts, then you see there were lots of rounds where you would have lost a life by pace. Also, I would have needed to be super well prepared that I actually can survive these rounds when the pace was needed. But generally, having this as a knockout with 3 lives, obviously that's good for me, yes. And also the format that I used in the finals now was of course also a consistency format, so also not too bad. Maybe it will be reused in other cups, in weekly cups, that I can play as well. And it should suit me, obviously. If I'm close enough in pace, like if I'm losing a second each lap, then obviously not. Yeah, it really depends on the level. You live maybe 1 hour away from Milton Keynes, wow. Yeah, also, I think everyone hopes that this event is gonna happen again. But it's difficult to top it, also to make it any better. Because you had now all these maps, for example, and if you want to follow this again, that each map is representing some Red Bull styles where they sponsor, then it gets very repetitive with the maps. Now they use basically all the ideas into one track. Also into 8 tracks. But if you take all the winter sport things, for example, into one track Alpine. Does any one of you know if this map was already known? Because it was so interesting with all the Baltic players doing well and having times already partly. Also, how known was it? Because Morioka, I think, didn't drive this in the seeding. I didn't check really who won the seeding, but I saw at some point Siren and Aurison first and second. Don't think that Morioka still drove this, but might be wrong because I checked more my own position. And that would explain why it was a bit more difficult to qualify. I also saw there are here and there some weekly shorts that I already played in my weekly cups when we get random maps. And the rally map from this week's weekly shorts, I didn't discover and didn't hunt them yet. No, it's still something that I have to do. Not today though. I, however, this time watched now videos already with the maps. Also I will not discover them without any clue what to do this time around. It was really close. Had to stop talking for a moment because it was so close. Yeah, there is a rally map in this week's weekly shorts, and this rally map was literally played. Oh, down in again. This rally map was literally played in one of the random cups that I played lately. I don't remember. I think it was in the Ultimate Learning Cup that we played it there. I believe so, yeah. It literally was played last week, Tuesday, in the weekly cup. And then it became weekly shorts. And this is not the first weekly shorts that I already played before. The very first week with community-made maps in the weekly shorts had also a map by Kumba that he used as waiting map in his RTS cup. Who is T-Ramp? I saw him a few times on first place now. Now equal with... Was it Rich League? Yeah, Rich League. So my minimum goal is of course getting top 8 here. This is gonna be not easy though. Kachika out. Oh, Hitchstick as well. Also there are some very, very interesting names in Division 2 here. Definitely the level today was much higher and much more people were back playing. I definitely have to say that, because we see some names here in Div 2 that are usually in Div 1. Oh man, I got airtime there in the exit. It's not nice. Should be a good ending. Yeah, now I have a second as well. I went up to 10th. It was a good ending. Seafel and Clear Vision, 2 big names again out. Now we have only 2 KOs. I see, you can keep that gear, right? That is why it's so much faster. But reactor off-road, I was never really a fan of that. Yannick's used to build that in his Baltic cups. Sartel out. And Steve the Bug. Is Steve the Bug basically the same as Karl der Käfer? This drift is also an issue. Ah, I'm in. But look, I actually overtook a lot. Holy shit. Okay, there were a lot of crashes as well. Like, that helped to overtake, but I think it was also generally a good ending with lots of speed. think I got it pretty good this time. With releasing. I don't know if Marchielli was releasing in the replay that I watched. This time I don't have that much speed. Oh my god. Ugh. Actually, there is a huge gap to 8th place in this round. Alright. T-Ramp is out. Nice to hear, Chris, MD. Okay, also I got the top 8, top 7 now even. So at least it's good for the trophies. Definitely struggle to get pace on this. It might still be this part here, but also in the start a little bit. Down got a sub. I mean, his time is still far away from the AT, but I really struggle to get there. Like I'm still far away from my seeding PB. And I don't even know why. Losing the ski again. Ah, 56,666. And the first place got a 444. Oh, Rain was very close to a 999. But 999 is something that I don't really see often. Generally, having the 9 as the 1000. Does happen less often, I think. Needs a specific finish, maybe. Yeah, I kept the gear. I'm first. Okay, that shows how important this section is, what the fuck. Yeah, in this penalty, reactor penalty, I think I kept the gear before I go into the water. I didn't lose it there. But then I went really far in the next penalty though. Because I was so fast. With reactor you can play much more with releasing. I'm not sure, this was not the greatest entry here. Oh, I knew it's gonna be close. That was poor. Need a godlike ending. That was good. Good catch up. I have speed, but also a distance. I'm not sure, that cannot be enough, I think. Oh! I was catching up massively. If I didn't have this annoying airtime again, like why is this not smooth there? I actually have to check that. It would have been difficult against Down now, to be honest, but I think that he would have been nervous against me. I understood a few parts now. The thing is, I only had to get these things together into one run. Yeah, okay. You get airtime because the dirt is tilted there. And the other one choked now quite early in the run already. So it looks a bit free. No, nothing happening. What is the time? 0.31. It is a good time. But this is a time that I think I could have gotten, but Down might have saved, because his opponent had a pretty bad start. Let me quickly check if there's still Division 1 going on or not.
Don't think I can do it right now without crashing.
Oh, it's still going on. Okay, we're gonna spectate it from Spam's perspective. Because he is spectating it. Let's see what kind of times they drive. But most likely a little bit better. Yeah, Auris and Siren. It is very sus. They must know the track already. Okay. Yeah, it could be that it's in the Baltic League. These competitions that SRK is hosting. Maybe that map is already uploaded there and can be trained already. Oh my god, Heath with mistake, but he's not the only one. Oh my god. And Flyer goes ultra wide. What is this round? But then I bet with you that Flyer is still beating my PB in this run, and then I'm wondering why. Because he obviously lost a lot of time there. He went super far onto the penalty. He must have lost the gear. He's also 6/10 behind the others, but depending on what they drive, he's then still faster. Ah yeah, 56.8 is basically what I drove most time. In the ending I got a bit faster. I think in the top 3 round I drove a 0.5, despite having this airtime in the start. Which shows that I think I had a pace now to improve my PB. Because if I basically do the top 3 run just without that mistake, it would already be a top, like a 0.2 or 0.1, something like that. And that is what I would have tried, of course, in the final against Down. But I didn't really feel too comfortable with some of the sections. So one of the Baltics went out. And Flyer touching the inside. Let's actually go full screen. Yeah, oh no, I mislooked. Heath of course went out last round. Auris and Siren still in together with Scrappy. So can we say that Scrappy kinda won another cup of the day now? Or will he get another second place? Yeah, people write GG Scrappy won. What the fuck is this? Ugh. Oh my god, was he close. I saw him touching, really. I saw him touching. Scrappy with a mistake. Will it be the Baltic final? The Lithuania battle, Siren and Auris. Ah yeah, I see it here. The LAN is in 3 days. That's a bit weird to have this map then in the cup of the day. Of course it's a good map though. So will this decide the LAN here? That didn't work. Siren in the lead. Very good run so far by both of them. Siren going very outside, but he has the exit speed, it's fine. Might be also his first Cup of the Day victory, but of course it's a bit weird to win like that when you already know the map and trained it for a long time. But yeah, a point 38 is a very good time. GG.